Good morning, everyone. To kick things off this morning, we have TechCrunch and Crunch Fund founder Michael Arrington, iconic angel investor Ron Conway, and San Francisco Mayor Ed Lee.
Does the mayor always sit on the end or the side? Or where would you like?
I'm comfortable anyway. Let's go.
All right. Oh, wait, no, you want to? Well, good morning. Welcome to TechCrunch Disrupt. I think everyone's still waking up. So we're going to...
And we cannot see you, so
we're going to have
somebody out there.
So I think there's a slide that we're going to put up that shows some of the things that you've been working on. Is that up, or it'll come up? There it is.
There it is.
And do you want to jump right in and talk about this a little bit, and then I'll pepper you with questions along the way? Or?
Thank you. I will do that. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to San Francisco. It's great to be here at TechCrunch, and we got a little infographics here to talk about, let you know what's going on in the city, and it's exciting. I'll highlight just a couple of things. 1,892 technology companies in San Francisco. That is wonderful. Yes.
That's a lot.
Is that oh, that's up?
Up 3.6% and continuing to go up. But what it also means is it's over 45,000 technology jobs created in the city. And you helped. The technology companies helped us employ some 31,000 people back to work. That's what we really call economic recovery. And every city in the country is attempting to do what we're already accomplishing. And I am so glad that we're working in partnership with all the different technology companies to help us. Ron has been steady there because they formed an association called Citizens Initiative for Technology and Innovation. So it isn't a one-way street. We're not just helping companies start here and then grow. The employees and the managers of these companies and ownership are helping us find solutions to improve government services, be a better city for that purpose. And this is all part of it. 25 tower cranes up now, a lot of construction people going to work, and those are just the cranes we see on the outside. There's a lot of historic buildings being renovated by tech companies who love the historic sites of these buildings, and then are using the space in there in a very innovative way. We see that happening all over the city.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So this is all great, but what about the people that are complaining that all of this is ruining San Francisco's affordability, creating gridlock, generally want it gone? Do you just say, screw those people, face the future, or are you trying to sort of...
No. That's a good point. In fact, that's what the challenge is for government like San Francisco, is to accommodate the 100% of everybody who wants to be here. And so we've done some very important things in anticipation of our own success. We get these stories every time there's an economic recovery. Our rents are going up, we can't find enough space. And so what we've done was start planning with groups like SF City and others, business community, along with our neighborhoods. One of the things we did was deal with housing. Last year, we joined with our technology leaders, our business leaders, and we passed Proposition C, which is a $1.2 billion housing trust fund, helps establish enough money to build more affordable housing. We've got to build more housing in the city in order to accommodate and make sure we protect many of the rent control apartments that we have. So building more housing is one of those great solutions. The other part is transportation, getting multiple modes of transportation in our city. So we kicked off last week, some of you saw it, the Bay Area bike sharing program. It's not just San Francisco, the whole Bay Area. So literally, when you think about the future, I can take a bike from City Hall, ride down the Caltrain, take that Caltrain down to Santa Clara, and then take Santa Clara Valley right to the Levi Stadium.
Is that a good...
in order to make the first game of the 49ers?
How about I walk out of City Hall, get in my SUV that's parked right out front because I'm the mayor, and then I have somebody drive me wherever I want to go.
It's a Chevy Volt.
That's an electric car.
These bicyclists are a menace on the street. Have you seen them? They just do whatever they want. What are we going to do about the bicycle problem in San Francisco?
There's bike lanes.
Okay, I have some other questions. This whole BART labor thing, are you pro-labor or pro-management?
I am pro-agreement.
Yes.
I want labor and management to get to an agreement. I've demanded it on behalf of the public. We cannot stand for a strike that will cripple our Bay Area economy. And so taking this opportunity, as we've done in the city, we have a lot of labor agreements. We have very powerful labor leaders, but we've also managed to get them to the table, inform them about what the economics are, and then we come to an agreement. That's the way things should work.
How are you going to crush the labor unions in this particular case? Because you said they're asking, they want more money, which is ridiculous, and they also want health care, which is ridiculous. And so, how do you just say no and get them back to work so people can, stop doing
Michael, it's always about honest discussions. I know BART wants to have money to invest in its infrastructure and its assets, just like we do at Muni. And we also want them to have a good life, the workers. We want to have a good life. Healthcare is going up. There are a lot of costs that people aren't control. So it's a matter of being honest about the numbers and having enough discussions so that people don't have their political views governing it so much as what's the economics of BART. Everybody's got to be engaged.
Okay, but just do this. You don't have to say it. Just wink if you're going to crush labor on this, right? You winked. I saw it. Why are you suing Flight Car? You talk about loving Stardust, but your government's suing Flight Car.
Well,
The city attorney.
the city attorney's office
Not the mayor.
has a
Not
problem.
But he works for the mayor, right?
No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, he's elected.
Oh, so you have nothing to do with
I'm
it.
not so sure there's a lawsuit yet. I think there's been problems expressed. At the same time, I have been promoting a lot of our multiple modes of transportation in the city, Uber, Sidecar, Lyft, along with, I'm promoting taxis. We got a lot of taxi drivers out there as well.
Between Uber, Sidecar, and Lyft, which one is the one that you choose when you have to decide?
When the Volt is broken down.
I'll probably choose bicycle.
No, I don't. What do you personally do to protect yourself from NSA snooping and also to protect the city?
But, it's a great conversation. We need more people discussing this very delicate issue. I'd be honest. I'd be very honest with you. The first impression is I'm not going to put more information on the internet, personal information. It's personal because you kind of don't know where it's going to go. All of this debate that's going on. So that's a very honest, strong feeling that I have. At the same time, there's an objective here that I think a lot of people are talking about, which is, what's the level of safety we're willing, and what's the balance that we need to have. But I don't like personal information being used for things that I didn't agree to.
Right.
I was one of the persons that was in charge of putting street crime cameras onto the city streets.
Yeah.
Boy, did we have a big, big debate about that in the city. But we got to a balance where we inform people ahead of time, this is where we're going to put them. These are the reasons why. We'll turn them off during people's protests or marches or things that we, out of respect for their efforts, that we're not trying to do something that they've agreed not to do.
Yeah.
At the same time, we want to stop criminals from acting the way they have in the areas of the city to make street life safer for everybody. So there was an honest discussion at the forefront. That's why the cameras are up. That's why they're helping the police department work. But it's a balance, and it's an open discussion about that.
All right, anything else that you want to highlight? We're about done here.
Well, again, I want to thank TechCrunch Disrupt. I want to just make sure that we're all working together. I know we were reminded as late as yesterday that with these kind of juvenile programmers that we ought to make sure that we work together to get more people involved, particularly women involved in the tech industry. I'm working really hard with the New Me Accelerator and Women in Tech and Code 2040 to really increase the participation. Working with our middle schools. For the first time in the history of our middle schools, they got free Wi-Fi. They got Wi-Fi in the schools. See these kids working for the first time. Their iPads in the school. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And we're going to create a generation of people. I know Ron is working very hard on getting kids used to doing some coding. And I think that's going to be fantastic. So
With code.org.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that because you're staying on stage. The mayor has to run.
a lot of things to work on.
Russian labor union or something.
And then I also want to say thank you to those companies that joined me in the citywide ping pong tournament. I know every technology company's got a ping pong champion. They'll never measure up to us in the city. We'll have competition in the city that.
Yeah, and that's at Airbnb's new headquarters, which is across the street, but I don't know the
You
exact
are
name.
personally playing ping pong against.
Absolutely. You have to have the first agent mayor,
Maybe you.
of course.
I'm not a ping pong player. You're gonna ride your bicycle from City Hall to Airbnb.
Yes.
You're gonna. Okay, I'd like to see that.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
So,
I'm gonna go get Coach.